Hey boys and girls, welcome to Art Recycled with Mrs. Hollemeyer. Today we are going to be making hearts. Now here's the catch. You can't draw them and you can't paint them. You are going to be making hearts out of things that you find in and around your house. So boys and girls, as you can see, I also used an app. If you look down in the lower right hand corner, it says PicCollage. And that's also what we're going to learn. We're going to learn how to use this app on our iPads to make collages of the hearts that we are able to make from found objects around our house. Now remember, I said your hearts can't be drawn or painted, so you got to find some objects that you can use. Here are some objects that I either found outside or around my house to make various hearts for this project. Kids, before you grab any type of food item or an item that you think is going to be really messy around your house to make your hearts, you may want to ask the adult friend who's with you for the day if you should use that. It might be kind of a nasty shock if your parents come home and the blueberries they wanted to make blueberry muffins out of are all messy and squashed because you made your hearts out of it, or if you dump table salt all over the table and now it's got to be cleaned up. Items like loose change or things like that probably won't be that big of a deal to make a heart out of. So use your wisdom and make sure you ask your adult friend before you use any food or any type of item that's going to be messy. Now boys and girls, once your hearts are made, I want you to take a picture using your iPad, and I want you to take 3 or 4 pictures of different hearts. You want your photos, boys and girls, to be close-ups of the hearts. In other words, I shouldn't see half your living room or dining room in the picture. I want you just to focus in on the heart itself and get as close as you can to it so I can see the entire heart. Once you have 3 to 4 good photographs of close-ups of hearts, you want to find the self-service menu on your iPad. Tap that self-service button, and I want you to install an app called PicCollage. This is what it looks like right here. It's circled in red. It has a rainbow logo with some white stripes and a white circle. Install that app, and now we're ready to make our collage. All right, boys and girls, what is going to help that app of PicCollage see all your photos is if you find the gear on your iPad, you tap that gear, and then that brings you into your settings. Once you're in settings, you want to scroll on the left-hand side. You see my name there at the top, and you want to scroll down until you get to the app called PicCollage. Hit that with your finger, and then what's going to come up is it's going to say Photos at the top on the right-hand side there. It looks like a flower. Touch that. And then boys and girls, once you tap that, you want to make sure all photos is selected and that there is a blue check next to it. Now the app can see all of your pictures on your iPad, and that's what you want. All right, once that's selected, go back to the home screen and open up PicCollage. Once you have PicCollage open, boys and girls, you're going to hit the button that says Select Photos, that big blue one at the top. It should be able to see all of your photos now, and you want to select 3 or 4 of your hearts to put into your collage. I'm going to select some that I didn't do for my first one, so I'm going to select the one on the blue paper, the paper clips maybe, and the yellow Post-it notes that I see there. Now, once I've selected my 3 or 4 photos, PicCollage is going to put them in a collage for me. Now, here's the fun part. You can switch the photos around if you want to. You can pinch the screen, make them smaller, bigger, get them centered in their spaces. And you can also pick a background. So as you can see at the bottom, if you hit background, there are all these backgrounds that pop up. Now, if the backgrounds have a lock by them, that means you cannot use those. You have to purchase those, and we don't want to do that, okay? But the ones that don't have the lock by them, the solid colors, and there is one with patterns there, those are free. So now I'm going to select some, and you're going to see what they look like with my collage, and we can see if we like them or not. It seems like I don't really like the blue stripes, so maybe I'm going to go back to a solid color, and I'm going to hit pink. Once you get the background you like, you want to hit the button in the upper right-hand corner that says Done, and now your collage is finished. Now this screen will pop up, boys and girls, and what you want to hit is actually the 3 buttons on the bottom right. Once you hit those 3 buttons that say More, you're going to get this menu that comes up, and you want to select Save Image. You do not want to hit Seesaw. If you hit Seesaw, it's going to submit it to your classroom teacher, not to me, and I won't be able to see your picture. So hit that Save Image button, and now that should be in your photos. So if you go to your photos and hit that, you should be able to look down and see, and you should be able to see your finished collage there. And now you can go into Seesaw and Schoology and upload your collage to your course for me to see.